नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया. My name is JVN Manisha Singh, Assistant Professor in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today, I am teaching you market plan, production plan, organizational plan, and financial plan. Now, let's start the topic from the market plan. Market plan refers to the plan that describes market condition and strategy related to how many products and services will be distributed, priced, and promoted in the market. Then industry analysis. It is prior to preparation of market plan. Entrepreneurs are required to conduct industry analysis section of the business plan. Industry analysis provides information about national and local market that affection marketing operation of company. Industry analysis also involves collecting information about competitors which is available in form of secondary data by newspapers, articles, websites, catalogs, promotions, interview with distributors, customers, etc. This is a market segment analysis, uh, marketing plan in which market segment analysis, bid targets, branding, bid and proposal budget, strategic partners, and strategic hires. Steps involved in market research. First of all, we need to define purpose and objective of the market research, then gathering data from secondary sources, gathering data from the primary sources, and analyzing and interpreting the result. First step is defining the purpose or objective. It is refers to entrepreneur should be clear nature of information required by business sources through the through which required data will be collected, whether required data will be from primary and secondary source of information. Gathering data from secondary sources is secondary source of information refers to data available about competitors' strategy and their position in the market. Required information on competitors is available through magazines, newspapers, libraries, etc. Then gathering information from primary source. Primary data required for market research is collected through methods such as observation, networking, interviewing, focus group, exhibition, etc. Then analyzing and interpreting results. Results should be evaluated and interpreted depending on the objective of research process. Summarizing results will be provided in preliminary insights about competitors, market position, and their image in competitive environment. Then characteristics, importance of market plan. It should be provide strategy for accomplishing the company mission and goal. It must provide for the use of existing resources and allocation of all equipment, financial resources, human resources in company. It should provide for continuity so that each annual marketing plan can successfully meet long-term goals and objectives of the company. It should be simple and specific in nature so as to provide in appropriate road may in terms of planning market strategy for company, and it should focus on criteria to be evaluated to assess market success of the company. Market plan includes the defining of business situation, defining the target market, that is opportunities and threats, considering strengths and weaknesses, that is the SWOT analysis, and establishing goals and objectives, and defining market strategy and action program, market strategy, budgeting market strategy, implementation of market plan, and monitoring progress of marketing action. First is defining business situation. It refers to understand past and present business achievements of new venture. It gives basic insight about scenario persisting in market, response of customers to new venture in market, and helps in predicting customer acceptance of company product in market. Then defining target market. Market refers to the group of potential customers towards which venture aims its market plan, and knowledge of target market will provide basis for determining appropriate market action strategy to meet needs of the customers. Target markets also includes market segments which involves process of dividing market into definable and measurable groups for purpose of targeting market strategy. For baby foods, target market is basically the child which are below 5. Considering strength and weakness. Strength of business refers to the core areas which company is specialized in, which may be abundance experience of company in similar area of business, and weakness may be in terms of production capability or layout which permits limited space for equipment and operation. Then establishing goals and objectives. Marketing goals of the company should be clear and specific in nature, as it has to clearly indicate about the nature of product, target customers, sales promotion, advertising support, etc. Then defining marketing strategy and action program. It refers to specific activities outlined to meet the venture, business plan objectives and goals. It includes the product and service, which indicates a description of product or service to be marketed in the new venture. Pricing refers to the price to be charged for product in market, before which company is required to consider various aspects such as cost, margin, competition, etc. Then distribution. Distribution refers to means through which product will be made available to the customer in market, which involves decision relating to nature of product, distribution, channel, middleman, etc. Promotion refers to various channels through which entrepreneur will advertise company product to the customers in market. Then marketing strategy, it involves understanding the nature of product accordingly, planning in marketing product. Entrepreneur may market consumer product directly to customers, while manufacturing products are to be sold to business, then customers in the market. Dell Computers markets its products both to customers as well as business plan, people. Then budgeting marketing strategy. After drafting marketing plan, entrepreneur is required to estimate total expenses to be incurred in process of implementing market plan. Expense of marketing plan should be in line with planned expense of entrepreneur. Then implementation of market plan. Market plan should be implemented in the company and should be informed to the workforce involved in marketing activity. It acts as guiding element to direct on strategies which will make marketing process effective. And marketing progress of marketing actions. Marketing of plan involves tracking specific results of marketing effort, sales data of product, data gathered by market survey are few methods of monitoring process, progress of market plan. Then production plan. Production plan is the process of converting the input into output through a conversion process. The inputs are in the form of land, labor, raw material, machinery, capital and information, and transformation takes place through machinery in manufacturing unit and through employees skills in service sector. Dimensions of the production plan. We need to require plant location, plant layout, inventory management, monitoring stock turn and coverage, quality management system, total quality management, budgeting production plan. Dimensions to be covered while drafting production or operation plan. Plant location refers to geographic location where the infrastructure of the company will be built and operations of the company will take place. Following aspects should be taken care of before choosing plant location, that is vicinity of raw materials, that the raw material must be available in abundant, availability of the raw materials, availability of the labor. Suppose we select the plant location in area where the availability of labor is very low. So we need to build some houses and some residential area so that labor can stay there, labor and their families will stay there and do their work in the system. So we need to ensure that the availability of labor must be there. Then proximity to the market. Market should not be far from that plant location. Then climate condition must be favorable and cost of the location and tax subsidies and the loans. For example, if you set your company in hilly areas, there is relaxation of tax for 10 years, and then you pay tax. Plant layout is the pattern in which space would be arranged in order to utilize the machinery, equipment, and manpower. Effective designing of plant layout reduces unnecessary movement of employees and helps in effective utilization of time and resources in company. Variables to be considered while planning plant layout. First is space is utilized properly, proper light and ventilation in all the areas of premises, then ensure smooth flow of operation. Supervision can be carried out in smooth manner. There are provision for emergency exit, and there is flexibility to introduce changes in future. Then inventory management. It refers to maintaining inventory in the form of raw materials more than production requirement to meet the future unpredicted obligations. Then monitoring stock turn and coverage. Monitoring individual stock item will identify fast and slow movers depending on the industry. Quality management system. It refers to maintaining quality in terms of product produced in the company, as customers these days are getting conscious about quality day by day. Maintaining quality standards in product will help in building company image and also build customer loyalty towards company. Then total quality management. Management focuses on perceptual enhancement through prevention of problems and errors, and it requires continuous monitoring and control process, performance and quality, etc. Then budgeting production plan. It depending on the selling price per quantity, projected cost of production at each quantity can be estimated. The amount of production is dependent on the capacity of the production unit. Then organizational plan. It involves deciding form of ownership that entrepreneur intends to enter. Nature of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling will be determined by the nature of business or form of ownership. In developing management team, we need a legal form of the business where ownership, liability of owner, cost, continuity, transferability of interest, capital requirement, management control, and raising capital is. Then tax attributes of forms of business, designing the organization, and building management team and organization culture. Then role of board of directors and board of advisors. This is the organizational plan. Then steps in organizational plan. First, you have to developing management team. It refers to setup of employees employed in the company who are in charge of managing the activities on the operating part of the organization. Legal form of organization. It refers to composition and legal existence of business. Business may be proprietorship, partnership, or corporation form of business. Three legal forms of businesses are corporation. It is legal entity that is run by the stockholders having limited liability, and it is regulated by the statute and is treated as separate legal entity for liability and tax purpose. Then proprietorship, it is the form of business with single owner who has unlimited liability, controls all decisions and proceeds profit. Then partnership, two or more individuals having unlimited liability who have pooled resources to own business. Then ownership, it refers to the pattern of investment and control of owners in company, which includes conditions relating to sharing of profit and loss in business. Then liability of owners of business covers two aspects. Either members of business will have limited or unlimited liability depending on legal form of business agreed by the partners. Then costs of starting business. It refers to expenses incurred in starting the business and proportion of contribution from every member of business or sources through which required finance of business will be raised. And continuity of business. It refers to question on who will take over business operations in future and what will be the members' role in coming future. Then transferability of interest. Then entrepreneur will have two options in relation to the transferability of interest. Owner may transfer his interest after assessing credibility of member in business or may sell interest with his own wish. Then capital requirement. It refers to amount of capital required to start a business venture. Sources through which required finance from for company will be obtained. What will be the contribution of members or the owner towards the business? Then management control. It refers pattern in which control of business will be hand of individual, person or members in business. It also comprises of power of members in terms of decision making, guiding business activity in company. Then distribution of profit and loss. Profit of the firm may be shared as per the terms and conditions agreed by the members of business. Loss or liability of individual depends on nature of business agreement of partner with the business. Then tax attributes for forms of business. Tax advantage and disadvantage will vary in accordance with form of business. In proprietorship and partnership, profit and loss of business is considered same as that of individual, and in as in corporation, as business is treated as separate entity, tax is laid on business and earning of individual. Then designing of the organization. It comprises of formal explicit indication to the members of the organization as to what is expected from them. These expectations are the group of the following areas. Organization structure refers to the task, responsibility and accountability of every member in the business. Planning, measurement and evaluation of schemes communicate goals and strategies to attain desired goals in business. Then rewards, forms of rewards and yardstick based on which employees will be rewarded in company. Then selection criteria refers to guidelines for selecting employees in company. Then training refers to determining skill requirement of employees in company and accordingly design training program for employees in company. Then building the management team. This process involves to see that strategy of business should be in line with objective of the company. Management team of the company should be role model for employees in company. Accordingly, plan and guide employees towards organization goal attainment. Management team of the company should be flexible to try new techniques and innovation in the company. Management team should focus on hiring efficient employees in company and develop core values which guide and regulate employees' behavior and attitude in the company. Then role of board of directors. Boards of directors in the company are required to review operating and capital budget, developing long-term strategic plan for growth and expansion, supporting day-to-day activities, resolving conflicts among owners or shareholders, ensure proper use of assets, developing network source of information for entrepreneurs. Board of advisors and organization. Board of advisors are not permanent employees of the company. They are set of expertise who guide business in terms of management and technical issues in the company. It then financial plan. It studies total requirement of finance in terms of startup expenses, fixed expenses, running expenses, etc. Financial plan indicates the requirement of proposed business enterprise, which includes fund flow, cash flow statement, break-even point, projected ratio, and projected balance sheet. These are the components of financial plan: operating and capital budget, pro forma of income statement, pro forma of cash flow, pro forma of balance sheet, break-even analysis, pro forma of source and application of fund. Operating and capital budget. Before developing pro forma income state, entrepreneur should prepare operating and capital budgets. If entrepreneur is running sole trading concern, he is responsible for budgeting decision, and it is partnership or other form of legal concern, then budgeting decisions are to be taken by assigned member of business. Then pro forma of income statement. It refers to projected net profit calculated from projected revenues minus projected costs and expenses. It should comprise of sales on monthly basis, insight on operating expenses, salaries and wages should highlight on number of employees employed in the company. Then pro forma of cash flow. It refers to projected cash available calculated from projected cash accumulation minus projected cash disbursement. Memberment. It is result of difference between actual cash receipts and cash payments. Cash flow takes place in company when payments are made or received. Pro forma of balance sheet summarizes the projected assets, liabilities, and net worth of new venture. Balance sheet represents the position of the business at the end of the year. Assets represents the items that are owned or available to be used in venture operation. Break-even analysis is entrepreneur in initial stage is required to know when profit may be achieved, which will help him understand financial potential of startup business. Break-even analysis is useful technique to analyze how many units have been sold or how much sales order have to be achieved in order to break even. Break-even is volume of sales where venture neither makes profit nor loss. Performa for sources and application of funds summarizes projected source of fund available to the venture and how these funds will be distributed. Hope you all are satisfied with this session. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur. If you have any query, please mention it in a comment box. I will resolve them whenever we have a live session. Thank you so much.